What's up, everybody? It's your boy Munchiezzz. Welcome back to Munchiezzz Plays. We're back in Hutan Pantai for the Triple Threat Challenge. This is episode 20. We're almost done with this challenge. We ain't got much left to do. In our challenge, we need to own field 3, 6, 7, and 40. So we have to buy still field 3 for 167 and field 6 for 120. Then we have to plant sunflowers on them and harvest them. That'll take care of all our fields. As far as our debt, we still have $500,000 left to pay on our debt. And we're still working on building our temple. That's going to be a long process, but we're getting there. But first up on today's list, I think we need to make a run and get rid of some wood chips. I believe it's the right time to sell them. We'll come down to wood chips. The average price is $9.77. We're getting offered $9.93 at the animal dealer. We're going to tag that place. That's most awesome. I think we got quite a bit of wood chips to sell. Let's go find out where the heck our tractor is. I know it's around here somewhere. Where is my tractor gone? I'm always losing that damn tractor. We're just going to tab to it. There it was, on the other side of my farm. Of course, I was looking on the wrong way. Let's go get our trailer hooked up. Head to our storage shed and load her up with some wood chips. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing nice and swelling really well. It's starting to heat up here where I'm at. Of course, those who follow the channel for a while know I live in the middle of the desert. We're getting really close to those triple digits. It's only a matter of time before we're sweating our asses off. That's alright though, we like it hot out here. We'll assume the position. And let's pull our wood chips out, see what we got to take to market. Where is our wood chips? 75 pallets of wood chips. Yeah, we got quite a bit. It's alright, we'll load them up. I think I parked in the wrong spot. And we're about ready to head out with our first load anyways. I think this might take a little bit. Alright, let's head out to the animal dealer. I'll meet you there and we'll get our tally for this load. Alright, change of plans. We took it down to the harbor. But we're down here. We'll unstrap them. And 23,000. Not too shabby. I believe we got 2 more trips. And I'll catch you for the last trip. Alright, we're coming up here with our last load. Ended up 3 loads in total. Not too shabby. We're scoring about 24,000 per load. Another 23,700. Absolutely wonderful. Let's get back to the farm and start our regular chores. I'll meet you there. Alright, we're back at the farm. We have 3 crates of wood chips left. We're not going to make a run for just those 3. We'll throw those back in our storage shed. And we'll transport those next time. Just stick those right in there. And off to the next chore for the day. Alright, before we get to our chores, let's go into our map while we have the money. There's nothing on field 3, so let's go ahead and purchase field 3. Yep, nothing there. Alright, we'll get this one. And we need field 6. What's on field 6? Parsnips. We don't want to deal with parsnips, so we'll come back to that when there's something else on that field or nothing at all. And what do we got going over here on field 4? We got some soybeans on stage 4 of 7. And we got to do something with field 40, field 3, and field 7. So let's get those ready to plant something in. We'll grab our tractor. Let's go grab our plow. And we'll start dealing with those fields right now. I believe our plow is inside our garage. Right there against the wall. And back on up to it. Let's get out of here. And we'll head over to field 40, our small field, and we'll knock that out. That's just right up here around the corner. Hello, goaties. And here's field 40 right here. Let's get our GPS turned on. One headland should be fine for this field. It's a small field. Get lined up. Let's unfold it. And let's get this thing to work. All right, finishing up this field. Now, precision farming is out right now. And some of you might be asking why I'm not using it at the moment. And the answer to that is, we're almost done with this challenge. Really, all we really have left to do is buy one more field, plant and harvest some sunflowers, pay off our debt, and complete the temple build. So I'm not going to use precision farming for what's left of this series. However, I am going to use it on my other series. My Own the Farm, that's on Munchiezzz, and the Survive 25, that is on Fresh DOS. So if you're wondering why, that's the answer. We're going to pop over here to field 3 and get it done. We'll start over at this far corner. And it's already going to pop up for us, that GPS. Beautiful. I love when it does that. We'll line up, unfolder. Drop it down, and let's get to business.
That soybean cash just hit the bank. Now it's time to roll down low and crank. Fired up the Massey, pulled out the rig. Red paint, gleaming wheels, digging big. This field ain't resting, no time to waste. I'm setting the pace with the farmer's grace. Breaking that ground with a grunt and a growl. Me and that plow gonna rip it up foul. Tearing up the roads, breaking through the clay, carving out the future in a dirty kind of way. Working sun to moon, every ridge and dip, making sure next season's got a solid grip. Triple threads on and I'm leading the show. Hutan Pantai knows I tear up the roads. Jungle heat's thick, but the breeze feels right. Got a cold tea sitting and the headlights bright. Ain't no fancy talk or polished boots, just me and the grind and these worn out roots. From stubbable to soil, I'm turning the tide. One lap closer to that next big ride. It's the kind of peace only farmers find when the hum of the plow clears your mind. Tearing up the roads, breaking through the clay, carving out the future in a dirty kind of way. Working sun to moon, every ridge and dip, making sure next season's.
All right, we're finishing off this field. Wipe this out in no time. It goes by pretty quick. We got one more field to do, and then we can figure out what seeds we're going to throw in the ground and get that done and get them growing. Absolutely fantastic. I'll meet you on the next field. Alright, we made it over to field 7. Let's come over to this corner right here. And Let's get this thing started. Let's unfold it. Drop it down like it's hot. And let's go.
Got beans off the field, money in the bin. Now it's back in the cab, let the work begin. Massey growling through the jungle heat, with my lizard plow chewing up that beat. Hutan Pantai dust thick in the air, but a farmer don't rest, we just strip it bare. Tie stick deep, carving up the land, calloused hands on the wheel, you know I ain't playing man. Turn the earth again, break the silence deep, plow through the night while the others sleep. Triple threads calling and I'm locked in tight. Got a massy thundering into the fight, planting dreams in the dirt, and I ain't gonna stop till this field's looking ready for the next big crop. On the island line, but I'm still cutting rows, feeling just fine. No brakes, no quit, just diesel and pride. And farming sim 25, I let nothing slide. I've seen the storms, I've seen the flood, but the future's growing right here in this mud. The harvest is history, the grind never ends, cause the land don't care if the calendar bends. Turn the earth again, break the silence deep, plow through the night while the others sleep. Triple threads calling and I'm locked in tight. Got a massy thundering into the fight, planting dreams in the dirt, and I ain't gonna stop till this field's looking ready for the next big crop. Coming, your blinking flies by, but I'll be ready, field dressed and clean, from soybean stubble to a future green. Turn the earth again, feel the heartbeat strong, work in this land like it's where I belong. Triple threads fire and I'm fueling the flame. Another day, another win in this farming game. Planting dreams in the dirt and I ain't gonna stop. Hutan Pantai's mine, and I'm rising to the top.
Alright, finishing up this field. All the plowing is done. Now, I've grown to love plowing. For one, I don't have to worry about weeds, ever. For two, these fields got decimated in hailstorms. Not just one, but two storms. Just everywhere. So they needed it anyways. Now, reading into precision farming, and from what I've learned so far, plowing is not going to be a good choice for me to do. So I'm kind of bummed about that, but that's alright. It just makes me learn something new. I don't mind cultivating or direct drilling. That's fine with me. I guess I'll just be doing it more. And if it gets me a better score, then so be it. Let's go put this plow away. And All we got really left to do is throw some seed in the ground. We'll drop that right there. And we'll grab our seeder and we'll move on. Alright, let's get hooked up to this seeder and get things rolling. We'll back on up to it. I think that should be about good, somewhere in that area. There we go. We'll turn her around and we'll connect to the front. We got our extra little box over here that works with it. There we go. And let's head out to the field. I say we knock out that big field first. But before we do that, we better stop and top her off. We'll come over here to our buying station. Fill her up with some seeds. Back up. Fill her up with some fertilizer. Alright, now we're good to go. Let's head on over. I'll meet you at the field. Let's get our steering assist going. We're going to knock out 2 headlands, I think. There we go. Okay. We'll unfold this beast. Lock on. And what do you say we throw down some soybean? It's our cash crop right now. All we're trying to do is earn money. So, let's get her done.
Pulled out a shed at the break of dawn. Old Massey rumbling, my coffee's gone. That horse planted trails behind like fate, leaving lines in the field where my hopes germinate. Soybeans resting in the steel bed, waiting for the whisper of soul instead. Out in Hutan Pantai, you feel alive, where every pass gives a dream a drive. I sow the soul in the sacred ground, every seed of prayer, every turn profound. Let the sun kiss down, let the rain be kind, let the harvest find what I left behind. Triple threats calling, I ain't running cold. I'm planting tomorrow with fingers of gold. There's no crowd, just a song of the breeze and the soft little rhythm of hydraulic ease. The jungle hums like a choir unseen while I write my story in rows of green. Each pass a promise, each lap a vow. This is my gospel, my sweat on the plow. Ain't no shortcuts, just truth in the grind. Planting soybeans, leaving doubt behind. I sold a soul in the same tall. I smile at the silence that said it all. 'Cause this is the work that the earth can feel, where man and machine turn rust into steel. I sow the soul in the sacred ground, not for glory, but the peace I found in a messy sea. With a steady hand, I build my life one row from the land. Triple threats waiting to end, but I'm already whole. Out here in Hutan, sowing my soul.
All right, we're finishing off this big field, finally. It seemed like it took forever. I thought about getting a bigger planter, but they're so dang expensive. And at the moment, we just can't afford that. But it's done. We'll raise it up. And that was a long field. So I think I'll just do a little montage of the other two. They're smaller, so it won't take that long, but we got other work to do too. So we'll pop over to this field right here. And we'll get this done. And I'll see you on the other side.
Pulled out of shed at the break of dawn. Old Massey rumbling, my coffee's gone. That horse planter trails behind like fate, leaving lines in the field where my hopes germinate. Soybeans resting in the steel bed, waiting for the whisper of soul instead. Out in Hutan Pantai, you feel alive, where every pass gives a dream a drive. I sow the soul in the sacred ground, every seed of prayer, every turn profound. Let the sun kiss down, let the rain be kind, let the harvest find what I left behind. Triple threats calling, I ain't running cold. I'm planting tomorrow with fingers of gold. There's no crowd, just a song of the breeze and the soft little rhythm of hydraulic ease. The jungle hums like a choir unseen while I write my story in rows of green. Each pass a promise, each lap a vow. This is my gospel, my sweat on the plow. Ain't no shortcuts, just truth in the grind. Planting soybeans, leaving doubt behind. I sow the soul in the sacred ground, every seed of prayer, every turn profound. Let the sun kiss down, let the rain be kind, let the harvest find what I left behind. Triple threats calling, I ain't running cold. I'm planting tomorrow with fingers of Someday I look back when the rows are tall, I smile at the silence that said it all. 'Cause this is the work that the earth can feel, where man and machine turn rust into steel. I sow the soul in the sacred ground, not for glory, but the peace I found in a messy sea. With a steady hand,
Alright, we're finishing up the seeding of our soybeans. We got one little strip to clean up. Just gotta turn around and hit it. And we are done. We're going to put this seeder back. And I think we need to do a run up to the temple and drop off some supplies. I'll meet you at the storage shed. Alright, we got 6 wood planks long, 6 wood beams, and we have 12 cement bags sitting here. See what we can fit on here. And they all fit. Most awesome. Let's head up to the temple and make this delivery. I'm really curious how much longer this temple's gonna take, or what other materials it's gonna call for. All we've been taking up there so far is planks long and wood beams and cement bags. Last time we took a look around at the temple to see what was being built so far. And uh-oh. Oh, come on, get up there. Alright. Super strength it is. Alright, let's carry on. I say we try not to do that again. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by a trailer tripping over, we were checking out the progress of the temple. And we had a couple stair rails, as well as some beams that were up, but nothing too big. So I'm curious when the big progress is going to happen. You can hear the frogs croaking, talking to me as we go by. And here comes the temple right up in front of us. Let's pull on up. Alright, let's unstrap these things and drop them off. 89 G's. And let's see what it says. I think we'll be good for a little bit. Most awesome. We got 2 more things to do. I got a surprise for y'all, and then we'll call this an episode. I'll meet you back at the farm. Alright, we're back at the farm. Let's drop this trailer off. And go to the other side of the farm here real quick. For too long, since the beginning of this series, we've lived in this tent. And I think it's time to upgrade from this tent to an actual house. I think we've earned the fact of getting rid of this thing. So first off, let's get it out of the way. Sell it. Get our $50 back. And let's give us something worthy of this farm. An actual farmhouse. I'm kind of excited for this. It's like we're moving up in the world. Let's see what side is the front. That's the back. Come here in this little corner right here. Make sure we got room. And we'll do landscaping for it and everything too eventually. I think diagonal will give us room. I think what we're going to do, we'll get rid of the water tank. We're going to move this water tank somewhere else. Give us more room for our house. I think we're going to stick it right here. We have a house. I'm so proud of us. Let's check this thing out. Absolutely fantastic. Got a barbecue. I believe we can go inside. Let's try it. Oh, we can go inside of our house. We got an office space. Nice computer. What we got in here? Knock, knock. Got a bathroom. I'm glad nobody was doing a number 2 when we opened that. Got a back door. Got another back door. Nice living room. Knock, knock. Another bathroom. Wow. Living in style. Is there anything in here? No. Move a little further. Looks like we got a guest room. And then our main bedroom with the sleep trigger. I like this. I like the colors. We got a wardrobe change. Absolutely fantastic. With that said, last thing to do is pay off some on our loan. After this small autosave break, we're going to come in here, go to our finances, and we have a $500,000 left to pay. I say we put half of what we have down, pay $150,000. We don't really have much else to buy right now. And that'll bring us down to $350,000 left on our loan. So all we have left to do is buy field 6, plant all our fields with sunflowers, harvest them, and build this temple. And this series is complete. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me, Munchiezzz, coming to Munchiezzz Plays. I'm going to end this episode like I always do. Come on back. Let's see what kind of madness we can create. Everyone have a good day. Have a blessed night. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.